have some very exciting things to go through, starting off with leaked cosmetics, a leaked nerf as well to a Pokemon that probably is not the one that we all want at the moment, but I would love to hear your opinion on it. And then we're going to finish the video off with some balance changes that we want or need in the game. Hi trainers, I'm Tids. How's it going? We just have so many leaks to go through in the past month because I think we're just getting close to that anniversary that Pokemon Unite's going to have soon, and I am just so excited. I can't believe it's almost been a year, guys. Just a quick disclaimer as well, these are data mine / leaks. Nothing is set in stone until officially announced by Pokemon Unite, so please do take it with a grain of salt as things can change. Also, not for all of the leaks in this video are from ElChicoEevee, who is my main source for leaks. We do have an ElChicoEevee leak in this video, but for the cosmetics, this is not from ElChicoEevee. Anyways, let's start with the leak for the question of the day. Which leak was your favorite? And if you'd like to be up to date to Pokemon Unite news, gameplays, guides, etc., feel free to subscribe and click the bell to be notified. Okay, so the first one we have is a Delphox hat. Can I just say that this hat looks amazing? Amazing. It looks so good. I'm not a Delphox main, but I'm willing to wear this hat. I want a Gengar hat. Do they have one? I don't think they do, but they have a Gengar outfit, but I really want a Gengar hat, you know? Or like Gengar ears or something. That'd be sick. The next one we have is a Tyranitar backpack. Now, tell me, how could you look at that and not just want it? Like, I'm willing to spend so much on this backpack. Look how cute it is. It's so freaking cute. I cannot. It's so good. I really love this backpack. We also have more backpacks. We have an Espeon backpack. Please, I cannot handle this right now. I cannot. We also have a Glaceon backpack. Do we have a Sylveon backpack? Like, we have like a Sylveon style backpack, but do we have like a Sylveon face backpack? Also, is this the first time we're actually getting like backpacks of the Pokemon faces? Because I actually don't remember, but I don't think I've seen a Pokemon backpack before with the face. We have the Bulbasaur one, I remember that. But these three backpacks are so cute. I think I like the Tyranitar one the most. It's just too adorable. It sucks because like I don't think in the loading screens you can see what backpack they're wearing. What is the backpack for? Like people can't even see it. Can they? I don't know. Okay, now the outfits. First, I want to show you this Glaceon outfit. I'm assuming it's Glaceon. Look at the colors. It suits Glaceon perfectly. I really like it. I love the shoes. I love the hair. I love the colors. This is so good for those who like are maining Glaceon. I really love that you can just match with the Pokemon that you're maining. It's really cool. I just wish the hairs weren't tied to the hats. Like I wish I could just use the hairstyle that I want to use. The next one we have is, I believe this is a Tyranitar one. I think this is a Tyranitar outfit with the green and everything, which also goes with that backpack. So if you want a Tyranitar outfit, here you go. I definitely cannot wait for Tyranitar to come to the game. If you haven't seen my video yet, which will be linked down below, I do have the leaked movesets for Tyranitar. I have to say, Tyranitar seems like it's going to be like an insane Pokemon. And I'm a bit scared. Then we have a Buzzwole outfit. I think this is Buzzwole. I'm guessing it's Buzzwole. It looks pretty Buzzwole-y. Buzzwole doesn't have a backpack, but can you imagine how terrifying that would be to have like a mosquito backpack? But Buzzwole seems like it's going to be like an insane addition to Pokemon Unite. I wonder if they're gonna nerf it before actually releasing it. Buzzwole just seems like really strong and sustaining and stuff, and I guess you just need the outfit to match that, you know, to match that energy. And the last outfit we have is like a magician's outfit, I'm guessing, like a magician's outfit. I don't know, top hat outfit, a sir outfit. What do you call these? I don't know. But this is the last outfit we have, and I am very excited to see this in the game. We also have this shirt, and I think this might be the anniversary shirt, so you can wear it in Pokemon Unite. We have Pikachu, Cinderace, Sobble. We have Roserade. I think that's how you say Roserade's name. I'm not too sure. That's from what I can see. It's very pixelated. I think there's more Pokemon. There's one to the left and one to the right. I think they're Pokemon. I can't tell. I think they are. It's so pixelated and I have bad vision. I think it's Grookey. I think that's Grookey. It looks like Grookey. But yeah, very exciting cosmetics coming to the game. Okay, now moving on to the nerf that is coming to a Pokemon. So ElChicoEevee has been keeping quiet for this patch because they want to not leak everything yet, the patch that is coming, which is perfectly fine, which is probably why we're getting so many like new data miners popping up for a little bit while ElChicoEevee is not leaking. But ElChicoEevee has shared a little tiny leak for us, and it is a nerf on a Pokemon that is unfortunately not Absol. Doesn't mean that Absol won't get a nerf, but I don't know if it's going to be this patch. But ElChicoEevee types on Twitter, looks like a Firefox will stop doing crits on the next version. Sip. the tea. That's the tea, sis. Okay, so this is about Delphox, and I don't know. When I saw this, I was kind of like a bit shook because I think Delphox with a nerf that it needs. I think that Fire Spin probably needs a nerf or a tweak or something. I think Fire Spin is very, very strong. It follows you forever. You can't do anything. It sets up so much, but I would love to know what you think about it. Do you think Delphox deserves a nerf? Do you think it deserves a buff? We all have different opinions, but Delphox seems like it's going to be getting a nerf. I also found a leak a bit ago, which I talked about. Unfortunately, I don't have the image, but there was a leak from the PTS that Decidueye might be getting a nerf. However, because it's from the PTS, so the public test servers, which is what they test like balance changes and everything like that, Decidueye seems like it'll be getting 2 spirit shackles instead of the 3, which is something I am not really behind. I think Decidueye is fine with 3 spirit shackles, in my personal opinion. I think Decidueye having like a strong sniping game is really good for it, especially because it's so easy to take out. But that is from the PTS. It could have just been a glitch in the PTS, so we don't know if that's actually coming to a patch, but it looks like Delphox will be getting a nerf according to ElChicoEevee in the next patch, and it looks like it'll be for its crits. If I can remember correctly, I believe Delphox's basic attacks, Mystical Fire and Fire Blast crit. I think those are the moves that crit. Alright, now for the last part of the video, and that is buffs and nerfs that I want to see in the game, because there are some Pokemon that very much need nerfs. I mean, I don't know if you know who, but like I have a few ideas. So I have 2 tiers, nerf and buff, pretty self-explanatory. I'm not going to put every Pokemon in this because there are some Pokemon that I think are just balanced and are fine, but here's some major Pokemon that I think need nerfs. I think Absol 100% needs a nerf. I think Absol is insane right now. I think it needs a nerf. I think it needs to like calm down because a lot of people are not having fun in the current Absol meta. So I think Absol definitely needs a nerf. You might be wondering, wow, Tease, you're really gonna say this even though it's your main? Yes, it's my main. It's been my main since everyone thought it was weak. It's been my main since now everyone thinks it's strong. It's always going to be my main. I'm a dedicated Gengar main, but I also want the game to be fair. So I will put my main in the nerf. I think that Dream Eater and Shadow Ball are insanely strong together. Now that it resets off every kill as well, it's just crazy because Gengar can kill so easily, and Dream Eater just has so much crowd control, it has so much damage. I think Gengar right now is very, very strong, especially played really right. As a Gengar main, I've seen the things, it makes me look extremely good, I guess. I maybe if you think I'm a good Gengar, but that says a lot. I think, let's see, another Pokemon that could get some tweaking and some nerfs is Aegislash. Aegislash, I don't think there's any sound in the game that's more traumatizing to me than the zing, zing, zing. You know what I mean? The triangle death of zings. I cannot. So I do think that Aegislash probably needs a nerf. I don't know how much of a nerf, but I think it needs a bit of a nerf. And in all honesty, it is nice to see Aegislash do well in the meta because when it was first released, it wasn't very like, people didn't consider it very good. So I would like to see a bit of like a tweak or a bit of a nerf on Aegislash. I think Machamp needs a nerf. Machamp has always scared me from day one, but it's just even more scarier now. And even in its first evolution, Machop, it's still scary. Like, I still cannot handle that little buff dude running towards me. I think Machamp needs a bit of a nerf as well, in my opinion. Also, for another question of the day, let me know what Pokemon you think needs to be nerfed the most and the other Pokemon that needs to be buffed the most. I'd love to know in the comments down below. Another Pokemon that I think needs to be nerfed as well, just a little bit, I think. I don't think it has to be like crazy or anything, but I think Dragonite. I think Dragonite Hyper Beam is pretty insane, and I think it could use a bit of a nerf or some tweaking, etc. So yeah, I'm gonna put Dragonite there as well. This is just my personal opinion, by the way. Like, if you completely disagree with me, that's perfectly fine. I'm just talking based on my experience. I do think Delphox's Fire Spin might need a nerf. It is so hard to go against, and I've been playing a bit of Delphox lately, and Fire Spin is just hilarious to use. You use it in a team fight, the enemy team tries to run away from it, they try to like dodge it, but they can't, and it's just hilarious to watch. And yeah, I can't with Fire Spin. I'm so dizzy at the moment. Like, it's just too dizzy for me. Please nerf too dizzy. I think Hooper could use a nerf. So this one's a bit tricky. I think Hooper in the 5-man competitive scene or parties scene or like non-solo scene is extremely OP, so strong. Hooper is literally doing things that I think shouldn't be a thing in Pokemon Unite. In solo queue, it depends. Like in solo queue, it depends if your teammate actually rotates. But in Master and stuff, like I do tend to get quite a bit of people that actually use the portals and stuff on Hooper. So I still think it's strong in solo queue. It's just like, it makes it so hard, right? Like the portals and stuff make it really hard in this game game. I think Hooper could use a nerf. I don't know how they would do it. I don't know how, but it's just crazy that you have like this teleport that it's such on low cooldown and it can teleport between like the goal zones. I think it could use a nerf. For buffs, so these are some Pokemon that I would like to see buff. Garchomp. I have a video on why I think Garchomp needs buffs. I would love to see some more buffs on Garchomp. Garchomp is probably the Pokemon that gets changed the most in this game. There are so many buffs to this Pokemon. There are some nerfs, but more buffs, and they just can't seem to get Garchomp in a good spot. So I'd love to see Garchomp have some buffs. I do think that this Pokemon, it could easily be one of the most OP Pokemon in the game if they do it wrong. I could see that, honestly. So I hope they find a way to make Garchomp like properly buffed, you know. Espeon, I think Espeon needs a buff. I still think Espeon is still very like not on par with any of the attackers. I still think that Espeon needs more. Espeon to me is just like lacking, so I would like to see Espeon do better. I think Azumarill could use buffs. Azumarill can still somewhat be like impactful, but like at the same time I feel like it's not very impactful enough, especially to its like all-rounders like Dragonite, Lucario, Machamp, Serena, etc. So I would like to see some buffs on Azumarill. I would like to see a buff on Wigglytuff. I'm not trying to bring back the horror that Wigglytuff used to be, but I just don't see Wigglytuff that much anymore. Blissey is pretty much like, you know, supporter choice. I think Blissey also is really strong. Actually, I think I should probably put Blissey in nerf as well, because I think Blissey at the moment is also really strong, and pretty much people have just been using like Blissey and Hooper. I would like to see some buffs to the other supporters, because I would like to see them like, I would just see more variety in like the picks that we use in like Masters, High Masters. Zeraora, I would like to see a buff on Zeraora. I think Zeraora, while it can still like, you know, it can still do things of course, but I would like to see it stronger, not to the state of where it was when the game was first released. That was almost a year ago now, and that was insane. Zeraora back then was insanity, could literally one-shot you. We don't want one-shot Zeraora, but we do want maybe like a Zeraora that's like more damagey and stuff. And yeah, I would just like to see a buff on Zeraora. I actually would like to see, do I want to see a buff on Mr. Mime? I would like to see a buff on Mr. Mime as well. Or do I want to see a buff on Mr. Mime? Do I? I don't know. I would like to see a buff on Mr. Mime as well. They have nerfed it a bit like over the time, and I think I would like to see Mr. Mime. Maybe not in like the place where it was like super damagey and stuff, but like again, I think supporters are just being really like overtaken by Blissey and Hooper. Don't really see Wiggly and Mr. Mime as much anymore. I would say right now, this is probably the more important buffs and nerfs. Maybe there is a Pokemon that I'm missing, but I can't think of it on the spot right now. But I would say definitely high priority Absol for sure. I think high priority Absol needs a nerf quick ASAP stat. I think Aegislash and Machamp as well. And for buffs, I really want to see buffs on Garchomp so desperately. So I'd love to see that. But if there's any more Pokemon that you think need to be urgently buffed or nerfed, please let me know in the comments down below. That is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, trainers, and I cannot wait to catch you for the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!